so let's talk about squat position and where you should be. So first we're gonna start with our feet. So you want your feet about shoulder width apart, slightly wider. You want your toes either pointed forward or a little bit out. You're gonna kind of have to play around and see what works best for you and what is most comfortable. I like my feet slightly wider than hip width and my toes just very slightly pointed outwards. Okay, so we're gonna get that nice tall position and then just practice doing a nice little squat here, down and up. Make sure your feet feel comfortable. Okay, so now that you've found your foot position, we're gonna talk about getting the bar on our back. So I like having the barbell about armpit chest level here. I'm just gonna get underneath it. So depending on where you're gonna grab it, depends on your shoulder mobility. So when you get that barbell on your back, you wanna make sure you're pulling your shoulder blades together and back, and having your elbows pointed down, like towards your pockets. So it's going to lie on either your upper traps or your upper mid back. So you wanna avoid this little bump here on your neck and just go right below that. So you're squeezing and holding here. Okay, so when I step underneath it, I'm pulling my shoulder blades together and back. I'm holding it right there on that fatty part of my upper back here. My elbows are slightly pointed forward towards the mirror, just like that. If you can't get your hands close together like that, you might have to go and grab the bar slightly wider. So it might look like something like this. So just find a position that's comfortable for you. So now that we've talked feet position and arm position on the bar, we're gonna talk about the actual movement. So you're gonna have your feet in whatever comfortable position, shoulder width, slightly shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. You have the bar up on your upper traps. You're grabbing it however far or close you need to be. Your shoulder blades are engaged and down, so everything's nice and tight. So when you descend, let's talk about the breathing. So you wanna take a nice big deep breath in and exhale. As you exhale, you should feel your core contract. So it's almost as if you're gonna be punched in the stomach. You wanna keep everything nice and tight. So deep breath in. Hold it. Down. And exhale as you push up. So as you go down, you're dropping your hips straight down. So you're sending your knees outwards over your toes, so out. So your legs here are externally rotating outward. So you're dropping them and you're dropping your hips straight down. So send your knees out over your toes, drop your hips straight down, chest up, and big exhale. So you wanna make sure you're keeping that core nice and tight, because if not, core's not tight, it's gonna take you forward. So chest up, looking straight ahead, big deep breath in. Everything nice and tight. And push straight up. So when you push up, you wanna make sure that you're actually pushing through your entire foot to stand, to extend your hips. You wanna make sure that you are not squeezing your butt at the top, because once you squeeze your butt at the top, that kind of causes your lumbar spine here to kind of creates a lot of pressure back there. So you want to make sure that you are not squeezing your butt at the top. You're still really pushing through your feet to stand. Okay, and that'll help engage your glutes as you extend your hips at the top. One more thing I want to talk about when we are doing any kind of squat, deadlift, anything, is I really like to go barefoot. So having, balancing our weight within our feet kind of creates stability. So think of your foot And think about kind of pushing through your entire foot and balancing the pressure between the ball of your foot, side of your foot, and here on the heel of your foot. So kind of like a triangle. So think about equally spreading that weight over your feet, making sure your feet are still planted on the floor and pushing through your entire foot to stand, okay? Okay, I'm trying to get this all in frame. So let's see if we can put this all together. Okay, so get your feet in that nice, comfortable position. Make sure you are spreading the weight equally throughout your feet. Really make sure you're really stable in those feet. You have your barbell gripped, shoulder blades are down and back, your chest is up. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, feel everything contract. You're going to sit your butt down, send your knees and your legs outward, chest up, and then push through your entire foot to stand. So deep breath in. All right, give it a try. Let me know any questions you might have below.